Hey, welcome to the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. Tonight we are here doing the technical rehearsal, the tech rehearsal for Opera Parallel's production of Flight. I wanted to show you around backstage a little bit and show you what's going on here as we prepare to open the show this Friday. So come with me, let's visit some dressing rooms and some of the backstage stuff, and then I'll show you the stage. We have some supers that are going to be the passengers that are coming through the airport. So let's pop in here for a second and say hi to all of our supers.
Oh, is it?
So say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
So these are part of our wonderful gentlemen that help us make it look like we're working in an airport. And we have our ladies just a little bit down the hall. Knock, knock.
Oh yes.
So we're just wandering around introducing everybody. These are our super ladies that help us to make it look like we are in a working airport. So thank you.
I love those colors.
I have my passport. I have my passport ready to go.
Yes.
We are always going to
Yes.
Minsk.
We're only going to Minsk.
Welcome to the makeup and wig department. Come on in. This is where the magic happens. They make us look beautiful and ready for the stage in here. Tonight we're doing sort of partial hair and makeup because it's a technical rehearsal. Technical rehearsals are more for just getting our spot in the stage, to make sure that we know where the lights are, to find the lighting cues.
Hello, everybody.
Hi! So we're just hanging out waiting for our next lighting cue. What they're gonna do right now is reset for that, and what you're gonna see is these really cool scrims are gonna fly out in a bit. These scrims allow us to project images of storms and flights and the occasional character, which really adds to the overall drama of the piece.
In the depth of the frame, but it's just a little bit off the RP, so it allows you to, from the audience perspective, and we were just talking.
Yes, up in the
Nikki,
booth, it looks really
our
like
diva.
you're looking out a window as well. It's really quite spectacular.
Dave Dunning is our set designer, and we always come up with a concept together and sort of work on the set design together. And we decided the approach would be as though someone has asked us to design an international airport in the 80s. And we thought our main theme would be these interesting suitcases, those they've sort of fractured the wall. So we sort of took pieces of them and bolted them onto the wall.
Welcome to my laboratory.
And so what we're doing is teching today. We're doing all the lights in relationship to the different projections and media being projected. It allows us to sort of see and put the whole look together. So we have all the singers in costume. We're doing all, as you will be posting later, the crazy scene where there's some, giving birth on stage. And it allows us to sort of see, put everything together for the final look before we start to run.
So I had a lot of fun with you yesterday when we were doing that green screen shoot.
Great.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to do with that shot and how it's going to be integrated into the show?
Well, it's going to be integrated in a very chaotic way. It's sort of an out of time, not only out of time, but out of mind moment. And so as you are in front of the scrim, right here as it comes down on the back wall, at first we're going to see glimpses of you walking by, and then all of a sudden your face will encompass, and you are the controller of the airport.
Right.
And so in a very, not necessarily literal, but very analogous to your mind, you are going to grab hold of the whole airport and look in a way which is going to, I think, communicate very well. Maybe whether or not you actually have this control over the airport, but how you
The
imagine
control she would like to have,
the control you would
exactly.
like to have, right?
Consider that a modern Mad scene, when you,
Yeah,
No.
definitely. I mean, she's
the storm aria, the fierce.
yeah, she's breaking down because she's losing control of the things that she had control of. And for her, that's a big part of her character and her journey in this opera is the fact that she likes being up on top of the world, watching everything go by. And as everything happens according to her plan, she's very satisfied. She gets frustrated when the refugee doesn't, sort of adhere to their agreement, which is that he adores her and they have this sort of mutual relationship. And when he starts to interact with other characters, she gets a little bit bothered by that. And of course, then as the other characters come into play and we learn more about their personal journeys and the things that they're dealing with here trapped in an airport during a storm, she goes a little bit crazy because she can no longer send them off on an airplane and have things the way she likes it.
So all the people come and get stuck in Act 2 inside the airport, and all of a sudden she's not able to send them away. And the storm takes over, and the planes are grounded, and she goes outside on the tarmac. So we fly in this scrim and project a storm onto her while using this green screen method to actually have, in a sense, her inner self looking in at us in giant form on the RP, which is the rear projection screen, back onto us. So there'll be a three-dimensional quality to this while you're singing in the front in the storm. So it's pretty cool.